there, Don. This is Ashley. This is the video I was talking about. So yeah, like I told you on the phone, I am going to be showing you how you can beat out your competition online and ultimately start maximizing your traffic to its fullest potential. Start getting you some new business, some new clients, and yeah, just beating out your competition, taking their spot in Google and getting the traffic that they're currently getting from being in those spots. I'm not trying to waste anyone's time, including my own, so I am going to try and keep this nice and short, but very informative and to the point. I will reach back out to you on Monday. I cannot believe the amount of search volume that there is specifically in plumbing in the specific area of Anchorage. Not only that, the amount of buyer intent keywords there are for both of those in those areas with such high amounts of search volume is amazing to me, and I am so excited for you. So in this video, I'm going to start with your current website. I like how you have your services tab up top. I personally, as a personal preference, I notice this with websites nowadays that when you hover, all of your services will drop down and then it'll drop down. I feel like it's more visually appealing, but I like how you have your services up here, your phone number, and your email. I would like to see an areas we serve tab or like a locations tab. If you don't serve anywhere else other than Anchorage, then you can have like a serving Anchorage AK, you know, something like that. As well as I'd like to see a form submit. They're good for conversion rates, and also when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, and being able to cater to different types of people who are going to be coming to your website. So for instance, when somebody comes to your site, they don't want to have to scroll and dig just to see what services you offer, let alone if you even come to the area they're in. So being able to make it that much more user-friendly, customers really, really appreciate. Not only that, when somebody comes to your website, some people are coming strictly to click and call, and that is it, while other people don't want to have to talk on the phone. So being able to cater to different types of people is really, really important. The thing I am looking at, though, that Google is also looking at is your content, which is all of this that I have highlighted. I notice you do have a little bit, which is this that I have highlighted here and this, but it's nowhere near what Google likes to see. You're definitely lacking. Google likes to see right around 1,500 to 2,000 words, and that's of keyword-rich content, so that's definitely my first tip for you. Go get some more content and fit in some keywords that you want to be found for. Because look, if I want to be found for plumbing Anchorage AK or anything you want somebody to type in Google and your name to come up, I'm going to have that as a header. I'm going to have that somewhere in my description, and I'm going to even save a picture as that. Now, this is what I did for you, plumbing Anchorage AK, and these guys from the organic section are your competitors. Now, I'm going to show you how to beat these guys. Circle Plumbing. If you look at their website, it's a little bit more up to date, a little bit more evolved to where websites are expected to be nowadays. Contact us, services, the locations they offer. They don't have a form submit, but the thing that they do have that Google is also looking at is content. They have a lot more content than you, but the thing is, they're not considered an authority yet because they're not at that word marking that Google likes to see. So that's good for you because that means if you go and get that 1,500 words of content, again, fit in some keywords that you want to be found for, you'd already be beating these guys out as far as content goes. Now, if we come back here, I'm just going to break down Google a little bit for you. So the first thing we see on this search is the GMB. Now, 40% of traffic comes from this area here. And getting in this area requires having citations. So what I would recommend for you is to go and see all the different citations that Anchorage Plumbing and Heating have. Go list yourself in all of those as well as like 300 more. Because whatever your competitors had to do, you're going to have to do that same exact thing and then some. Because we want to get above them, right? So go and list yourself in more directories than Anchorage Plumbing. If you're wondering what a citation is, it's your business's name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories like Yelp, Angie's List, stuff like that. Now, if we go to the last page, or the last section of Google, I should say, this is the organic section, and this area directly deals with your website. Now, getting in this area, we want the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness, because if we were to have a dentist or a Pizza Hut linking back to you, it's just not going to be as powerful and as effective as having a different plumber from a different area linking back to your site. So we want the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness. Now, you are borderline on the third page of Google, which you'll see the type of traffic you're getting off being on the third page of Google rather than what these guys are getting from being on the first page. So to get you in this area, we need to beat out your competition in every aspect. So we come over to a paid resource I pay monthly for, and we're currently looking at your stats. Now, this is not what I have right now is for your whole page. This is for your page that is ranking in plumbing, Anchorage, AK. So you are currently, your trust flow of your site is not too bad. But it's because your site has been around for so long that it's kind of aged its way into ranking. And as far as how many backlinks you have, only 233 of them are do follow, which are like the ones that actually matter. And 297 of them are the worst rated, and 101 is the second to last. You can see. And because of that, you're just not getting much power at all to your site. You're getting 33 people to your site per month, and you're currently being found for 53 organic keywords, which your main thing that you are being found for is your own name. So that tells me word of mouth, which word of mouth is good, but we want to target the people who are new to the area, who don't know about McCann plumbing, who have worked with one of your competitors for the last 5 years, and for whatever reason, they're looking for a new company to work with. We want to target them. But you have some good keywords, you do, but you're just not getting any traffic from them because you're on the second, third, fourth page of Google. It's not as simple as just taking these keywords and putting them in your content. As you can see, we need to add power to these keywords in order to get you ranking for them. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So this is your competitor, one of them, Circle Plumbing. Now we can see that they have a little bit of work done to their site, but look, if these backlinks are strong enough to get them in the spot that they're in, then they're strong enough to get you there too, right? So what I'd do is I'd go and I'd get these backlinks pointing back at you. Now, once we beat them in content, we beat them in backlinks, you take this spot in Google that they're currently in, and you start seeing that traffic that they're currently getting. You can read, they're getting 894 people to their website per month. That's a per month number. That's a lot of traffic you're missing out on. It really is. And this is just one competitor off one keyword alone. I really hope you can see how valuable it can be for you being on this first page of Google. Now, if we look at what they're being found for, let's see, 250 people are going in the Google search bar. They're typing plumber Anchorage, and 77 people are directly going to their site. That's 77 people you miss out on having. Let's say you were to land 10 of those, and I'm just going to throw a random number. Let's say $1,000 per job. That's $10,000 off just one keyword and one keyword alone. Anchorage Plumbing, 75. Plumbers Anchorage, 55, 51. You can see all the traffic you're missing out on. Now look, I wanted to show you another competitor because these are your competitors for this specific keyword search, but if I type in any other services that you offer in any other area, you could have completely different competitors. Right here, I typed in for Wasilla. I'm not sure if you go there, but I just wanted to explain to you that you can have, and you do have, more than one competitor. So these are your competitors for this area, and this is how much traffic you're missing out on from not being ranked first in that area. It's a lot of traffic, it really is, but what we'd do is we'd go throughout all of your competitors, find the high volume, low KD, relevant keywords, and we'd place them throughout that 1,500 words of content I was talking about. That's why we need that much content, so we're able to strategically place those keywords without being flagged. Also, like I said, if you don't have enough content, then Google isn't able to decipher what your business is. Therefore, it can't rank you accordingly. But I wanted to show you a website we actually just went live with, and this is kind of what a website should look like. Of course, it'll be more geared towards a plumber, but all the services offered, all of the areas that he offers them, form submit, phone number, and then all of this content, all the keywords strategically placed in the content. We're not only a website design company, we're also an SEO company, so when we're doing your website, we're doing it with SEO in mind. All the on-page and off-page SEO, all of your pictures are saved correctly, keywords, you get the idea. I just kind of wanted to show you that. But yes, there is so much potential for you. There's so many people to be helped. There's a lot of business to be made. It's just not going to happen being on the second and third page of Google. You see what type of traffic you get being on the third page of Google rather than being on the first page. So I have the means, the tools, and the knowledge to get you in these areas. It just takes you wanting to take your business to that next level. You deserve it. You really do. I read your about us, and, I do my little research before, and you deserve it. So, I'll look forward to talking with you on Monday. I hope you found this video helpful, and yeah, have a great weekend. Bye.